Hi, I'd like to thank you for joining me today for My Brother's Keeper testimonial interview. My name's Edward. I'll be interviewing you today. We can just go ahead and start off by introducing yourself.
I'm Lori, and thanks for having me today.
All right. Can you kind of tell me what your life was like before My Brother's Keeper?
It was really terrible. It was dark, dark, dark place. I just I didn't want to live anymore. I got to the point I was, started with alcohol when I was a teenager, went through all the drugs all the way up, and then ended up, my daughter had died, and after I lost my daughter, and then they took my grandbabies and all this stuff, then I was really, like, not suicidal, but I just didn't care to live, and so there was nowhere to go, I mean, it was like, anyways, but, yeah, it was just terrible.
So how'd you hear about the program?
My son, he knew a friend that had graduated through here, and it took me a while to come because I had to do a lot of praying over it. I knew this is where I needed to be, but I just wasn't ready for that year. A year sounds like a long time, but shoot, I was out in that world for a long, long time.
Amen, yeah. Can you kind of tell me how your first few weeks in the program went, how your adjustment period was?
Oh, it's hard, man. I'm not going to even lie. It's pretty hard all the way through, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere you've got your ups and downs, but it's hard being separated. But it is awesome, though. Once you learn how to, that's what's awesome about this place is because you learn it through the Bible, and you have to live it.
Yeah.
Here, you have to live through these struggles through the Word.
Yes.
And work it. And what you put into it is what you get out of it.
Yeah.
It's all about
God.
Him.
And can you tell us a little bit about when you first saw God moving in your life?
Pretty much, kind of like immediately through everybody. But him personally, well, yeah, him immediately then too, Yeah. But I mean, he's always been around. It's just that I'm the one that left him. But yeah, there's lots and lots of love here, and
Amen.
It's God's love.
So how has your life changed since My Brother's Keeper?
Well, before I wasn't able to get out of bed. Sometimes I still don't, but it's not because I can't walk.
Yeah.
But no, it's changed miraculously. For one thing, I almost lost my son because while I was trying to get help, my baby son, my youngest, had gotten into the drugs and ended up doing things that he wouldn't have done, and we prayed him in, and then he graduated through it. So It's been big time miracles. I've seen so many miracles through here.
Awesome.
And a bunch of them are in my family, just let alone everybody else.
All right. Well, before we go, is there anything that you might like to say, some words of encouragement to somebody that might be struggling out there that's looking for a way out?
Yes, please don't give up, and just know that God is there. And give us a phone call here because there's hope, man. You can change, and just give us a call, please. And God bless, and if nothing else, call for prayer.
Amen.
We'll pray for you. But this place works.
Awesome. Well, Lori, I'd like to thank you for joining me today for our testimonial interview. And I'd like to thank y'all for viewing us today. And I'd like to invite you back for another My Brother's Keeper testimonial interview.